It's not wanting to connect to YouTube. Hang on. I should be live on Twitch and Kick now though. No, it is live on YouTube. It's just the chat that's not connecting. I'm just gonna restart this app. I'll be right back here. There we go, connected to all chats, perfect. Let's just get the game stream going too. Let's see if that works. Yep. Alright, let's do some fielding and some blowing up Smurf portals. I have so much bursters, so I need to get rid of some. So I think I'm just gonna skip this hole in the fields here and I will move towards the blue stuff. I might want a key for this portal though. That one and this one. Let's start with the one in front of us. Probably also up the volume so I can hear chat. Do I have text to speech on? I do. Haven't warmed up the brain for glyph hacking. That was terrible. Yikes. Got one key though. Could get another one straight away. Much better. Let's hope for keys.
Fulcrum says Ingress in the morning.
Yep. Well, it's not really morning here, it's the middle of the day. It's almost 2:30. But welcome to the stream. Nice to have you here. Is 3 keys enough for what I want to do? Should be. It's too windy today for juggling outside, so I decided to do some ingress instead. I don't think we could go right there because it went downwards against a garage. Wait, hang on. This is not oh, this is the one.
Fulcrum says very nice. I'll be lurk.
Thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. All XM liberate. XM. And liberate was this one, right? No. This one? No, that's not right. What the fuck? That one always confuses me. Let's just think about this here. I might want to do layered fields to that portal, so we might need keys. 1, 2. Could probably reach the portal from down here. Yep. Let's hack it as a 4 because I don't have much 4 resonators that will run out. Gonna go back and get more keys for the first portal we took. That's probably the thinnest field I've ever done. Just a straight line. Oh, we just hacked it, but we didn't get the key. That is unfortunate. No key that time either? Wow. How can you hack a portal 2 times with a more command and not get a single key? Ha. Oh, too many items.
Zbeth_ says, oh hey there.
Hello, Siobet. Welcome in. How are you doing? Or what's good is a better question. I don't like the question, how are you doing, anyway. So when you came in once and said, what's good, I realized that that's a much better question. Very clean audio, that's nice.
RPM says, hello Tim, happy Tuesday.
Hey, RPM. That's Viper, isn't it? Are you on YouTube today too? Yeah. Happy Tuesday to you too. What's good today? Alright, I kind of want one more key here. Need to wait 99 seconds. I don't like the wait.
RPM says, yes sir.
Could get another key from the other one while waiting.
Zbeth_ says, yeah same. Always work emergencies, but my fab person is saving it. RPM says, I am doing very good. Just returned from my uni.
Ah, nice.
Zbeth_ says, small talk is not fun.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't get why I'm doing streams. But that's a good thing about juggling streams. The juggling does the talking for me, pretty much. But today is not a juggling stream. Today the game is keeping you glued to the screen. Let's take another attempt on a key from this one too, that we didn't get any.
Zbeth_ says, to build community, we need team support.
Yeah, that's true. I need people to spark conversations in chat, because I'm not good at it. The weather in Sweden is very windy today. I'm pretty cold. I am in a t-shirt right now, but I have a backup jacket with me. We'll see if I will need it or not. Yay, 2 keys this time. That's good. And a full Full inventory again.
RPM says I am conversing with you since 4 years now, lol.
Yeah, time flies. Still too many items for next hack.
__ says it's 40 C at 7:31.
Wow. Send some of the heat here. Just a few degrees. Like maybe 3 more degrees and it would be perfect. Those 99 seconds we waited for should be up now.
VNMS _Viper3 says back at Twitch now.
Nice.
__ says let's get it hot in here then.
Yeah, I will soon get up my heat. We're gonna bike a little bit to the next portal here.
Firemika says where is the second chat?
Hey, Firemika, welcome in. There's 3 chats actually, but only 2 is active at the moment. It's YouTube and Twitch and Kick. So I'm gonna go to this one right over there and then head over to blow up some blue stuff. I just need the keys to link and make fields. Let's clear out the inventory again.
Here in Germany.
Yeah, there is a slight risk of rain here too. I'm gonna catch up on level 5 stuff soon, so let's remove a bunch. There we go.
Firemika says neat. I could learn a lot from you.
Oh no, the wind is making it so I can't hear you. Let's hear. Neat, I could learn a lot from you. Oh, you're also streaming. What are you streaming? There is some good plugins for OBS. It makes it easy to multi-stream. It's weird being able to and need to do, wow, what? Everything. Being able to and need to do everything. What do you mean everything?
VNMS _Viper3 says Tim, I started my YT channel RPM. It's on music. Can you check it out when you are home back?
Yeah, of course, I will check it out.
__ says ADHD is bothersome.
Ah, yeah. I have a little bit of narrow spiciness, me too. So I get how it is. You make fake. No, you make. I read it as fake fire props. I don't know why. You make fire props. That's cool. I only stream on Twitch for now. My computer hardly handles that. Okay. Well, multi-streaming doesn't have to use more resources on your computer as long as you have the internet for it, because it's using the same stream, just sending it out to several destinations. So it's only one encoding happening.
Zbeth underscore says I light stuff on fire for fun too.
That sounds concerning.
Zbeth underscore says I'm insured for 2 million through IJA.
Insured for 2 million?
Firemika says honestly I might just have crappy internet.
But what is the issues you are experiencing when you're streaming? Like if it is the computer that's getting slow and not keeping up, then it's not the internet.
Zbeth underscore I use specialty insurance here in the States.
Insured for 2 million, do you mean that you can accidentally burn up a building for 2 million and you will have it covered? Alright, time to blow up blue fields, blue portals. Feeling a slight drizzle of rain now. Oh, can we get out here? Oh my god.
Firemika says at Zbeth underscore
Du har inte möjlighet att öppna till mig här.
cover me because
Så jag
I
kommer
fire
ut.
breathe.
Tack så jättemycket. Sometimes you're lucky.
Firemika says I drop frames consistently. I've juggled with them. Zbeth underscore says jugglers are special kinds of people that think about everything, so it's a safe bet they'll be pretty safe-ish.
They drop frames constantly, okay. Yeah, that could be caused by different things. Let's stop and see that I'm not missing any chat here. There was a lot of activity while I was in traffic. Okay.
Zbeth underscore says IJA covers that.
I just happen to know that there is a turf zone right here, so I'm just gonna open this up for a moment.
Taking zone. Firemika says at Zbeth underscore that's excellent news. My policy was almost 700 USD this year. What did IJA charge you at Zbeth underscore? Zbeth underscore says become a member. They're pretty awesome. Madness still ahead. Zbeth underscore says I don't recall but less than that.
Let's get close to the middle of these portals. Ooh, a level 6, let's hack it first.
Firemaka says woot. Thanks friend. Now that I can actually maintain a cascade with balls, I feel comfortable saying I can juggle and get covered by juggling insurance.
Hey, that's awesome. What's your next trick that you're gonna work on?
Zbeth underscore says yay, it's fun feeling safe with community. Firemaka says currently trying to clean up my columns.
Ah, nice. Alright, so I just hacked it. Sorry about the sniffling, I'm still a little bit, not sick, but having a cold.
Firemaka says was working on balance with clubs with it Grandmaster Ong and Mel W.
Nice. I didn't hear what you were
Zbeth
working on though.
underscore says I've been working on 5C again.
Balance with clubs, that is fun. It's such a cool skill to have because you can balance
Firemaka
anything
says
on
I
your
was
head.
just going to comment that you still sound under the weather. Sorry.
Yeah, not feeling 100%.
Zbeth underscore says grandma is amazing.
Yep. Let's do a little shout out for Grandmaster Ong.
Juggle with Tim says, so Grandmaster Ong. Firemaka says he really is. I consider him and Mel two of my bestest friends.
I'm gonna blow out some snot. Just give me a moment.
Zbeth
Remove the
underscore
mic
says
so I'm not
juggling community is so
disturbing
honest
you.
and helpful.
Alright, nose reset. Where were we? Can I hack it again already? Nope. Can I hack this one again? Yep.
Firemaka says at Zbeth underscore for the most part, yes. I love this community so much.
Yeah, the juggling community on Twitch is tight. Hey, a place to get rid of the paper.
Zbeth underscore says, followers.
hope the bitrate is too low for you to see what the sign said. Might have said something about private area, no biking allowed. But I'm not good at reading, let's say that. I don't know if I read it correctly, so let's just do this. Wait, it has 2 shields. Let's do some of these then. Yeah, feels like the game is lagging. Or I was just out of sync with my text. I don't know what happened.
Zbeth_ says that doesn't sound like a legal sign. You can travel around.
Yeah, in Sweden we have allemansrätten, so I'm allowed to walk through pretty much any place. Oh, I thought it was done. Bam. And shabam. There we go. No? It was a tough one.
Firemika says, what did the sign say? I missed that.
It said private area. No biking or moped riding allowed. Followers. What did you try to get with the followers command? The amount of followers? I think I'm just slightly over 500 followers.
Zbeth_ says, how many do you have now?
Okay, I think it's like
Firemika
515.
says, sounds like our no skateboarding signs all over America.
Wait, okay, 2 shields and 3 shields. We have no key there. Oh well. I'm mainly out to blow up blue portals today, so fielding is not that important. Oh, is this another locked door that we can't get through? Or is there a way to open it from the inside? Stay tuned to find out. Many of these places have a button on the inside to get out, but this doesn't seem to have that.
Firemika says, what's the longest you've held a portal?
Oh, that's probably from when the Sojourner badge was a thing. Let's check my badges. This one. No, that was consecutively hacked. What is it called? This one. Guardian. Well, not over 90 days at least, but somewhere over 20 days. Very nice. Had the wind in my back.
Firemika says I got to 78 and then my own team placed bigger resonators. Firemika says I was so mad.
Yeah, I think people got so obsessive with keeping their portals
says y'all have really
that's
nice
the reason
buses.
they removed the badge. I didn't hear your message. I'll read it in a moment. I forgot what the glyphs were. Got some of them at least. And you said you have really nice buses. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Oh, it was your own team that killed it for you. Yikes.
Firemika says I didn't realize they removed that badge. That's a bummer.
Alright, let's move closer to the middle of this portal so we don't waste the things. Could probably take it here. That's good enough. Let's use bursters. Oh, XM. Looks like they are recharging. Should we make a guess? See if it's Crashil who's having one of these? Yep. Master Reloader. Ah, come on, kill that last thing. There we go.
Zbeth_ says you live in a really pretty area.
Yeah, it's nice, especially in the summer. Oh no, the the GPS is bouncing around. Ooh, 4 seconds until next hack. Good timing. Wait, that portal wasn't level 6 before? I lost focus. Or was it? Do we have someone else here? Where am I? I'm somewhere here, right? No, wait, I'm down here. Loading, loading, loading. Loading slow. Still 0%. What the heck? It's stuck.
Zbeth underscore says at Anthony Botto, what's for lunch?
Let me guess. Concrete. Oh no, need to log in here again. Boop, 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 boop. No, it's only me there. Guess so.
Firemika says peanut butter and banana wrap sounds oddly tasty.
Was that the suggestion from Anthony? That was unexpected.
Firemika says yeah. Zbeth underscore says calorie dense to fuel the juggling.
Let's use these to get rid of the shields. To save on my what's it called? Ultra Strike. Let's save on my Ultra Strikes and use the low level XMPs. When I talked to this player, Kurashil, who is currently reloading the portal I'm killing, I did say that I'm live streaming. I wonder if he has found the live stream and is just recharging now and laughing at my struggle.
Firemika says once upon a time I was playing Ingress, Pokemon, and Wizards Unite at the same time.
Same, but mostly Pokemon Go at that time.
Zbeth underscore says I'm making barbacoa tacos for breakfast.
Barbecue tacos, that sounds good. Let's hack it right, no? Calorie dense to fuel the juggling. Nice. I played Pokemon Go very actively until I got to the max level, and even after that. But then when they raised the level cap, I didn't play much more. Forgot to listen again. Yeah. Spicy beef. Ooh. Do I have a key for that one too? No, I don't. I would like to have a key for that one before I take the next.
Says I'm sad Wizards went away, but also understand because just rolling decided to become Voldemort.
Ah.
Zbeth underscore says
Was that the reason it died?
Anymore. Firemika says it's Zbeth underscore.
Ooh, hey birdie. Oops. I was trying to adjust the camera to see the bird better while also biking and looking at the phone. That didn't went well. Went into the bush.
Firemika says I'm certain her actions killed that game.
Yeah, it seems very likely. Hey.
Firemika says if you have not seen Stephen King's tweets about her, they're life-giving.
No, I haven't seen them. I lost focus. I probably got these wrong. Yep.
Firemika says he's a ruthless feminist and I adore his perspective.
That's good. Ooh, so much AP. Oh, they were just visually stuck. I wasted a bunch of bursters there. Thanks.
Zbeth underscore says the female employees only want to work with me now. It's hard being women in America.
Oh no, why did I... there you are. Is it that bad that they only want to work with you?
Firemika
That
says
is worrying.
it's Zbeth underscore agreed. I'm in Arizona.
Why can't people be more people-y, more human?
Zbeth underscore says I live there. Chandler, Tempe, Peoria. Firemika says oh wow, where are you currently? Firemika says small world. Zbeth underscore says Sedona was fun. Chicagoland now.
No, wait. There we go.
Firemika says I love Sedona. How do you like Chicago?
How do they have so many shields? I'm always running low on shields. That's why I'm only placing one common shield on every portal. Just to even it out, so I don't leave portals completely unprotected.
Zbeth underscore says better, as is hot and dangerous.
Ooh, this is a beautiful tree to climb. I don't want to risk
Firemika
falling
says
though,
it's
but
pretty terrifying
if I
here
would
right now.
feel like climbing, this would be a nice tree.
Zbeth underscore says we had a dust storm 2 weeks ago, but not as big as Haboob's.
Not as big as whose boobs? Arizona
Firemika
Haboobs?
says hee Haboob. Firemika says best word ever.
What does Haboob mean?
Firemika says
I also
lol
like the
lol.
word. Come on GPS, jump back to
Firemika says it's
the
a
middle here.
specific type of storm.
Aha.
Zbeth underscore says it's the term for very big dust storm. Firemika says it's like a wall of dirt that hits at once.
Okay. It's pretty funny that it's something that describes something big and then it has boob in the name.
Firemika says like the movie The Never-Ending Story where you see this intimidating wall of brown. Firemika says I think the name originated in the Middle East.
Like a rolling cloud or something like that. I have seen that. I haven't seen the movie The Never-Ending Story, but I've seen that intimidating
Zbeth
wall of
underscore
clouds.
says we have thunder snow up here too.
Ah, dust storm. I haven't seen that though. But the thing that's called rolling clouds, I've seen that. It just looks like a big tsunami coming in, but it's just clouds.
Firemika says thunder snow. Oh F that lol.
We had some thunder here yesterday. It was cozy. Running low on level 4s again. Let's hack the next one. That's level 4. But actually it's a level 6, so let's hack it as a 6 instead, because I could live with low 4s. Oh no, I talked
Zbeth
while
underscore says you can only see about 10 feet
lifting.
in a Haboob. Everything stops.
Ah. Everything stops for me too when I see the boob. Kappa. Ooh, safari time. Do you see this little bunny here? Okay, this one we might wanna use.
Zbeth_ says lol. Firemika says true. My silly ass thought they would be like a Burning Man dust storm. I was really wrong. Firemika says they hurt way more.
I only have 8 Ultra Strikes left. We're gonna struggle soon. But that should do. What does this one have? Alright, low levels. Oh, I didn't mean to use a hypercube, but now it's done. This place was very shielded from the wind. It was nice.
Zbeth_
Very calm
says
feeling.
and the cleanup after all that is quite a task.
Right, I need more level 4 stuff, so I'm gonna wait to complete that one, and I'm gonna hack this one. I'm so bad at glyph hacking today. I'm having a slight headache. I think that's why it's hard to focus. What did you say here?
Juggle with Tim says, imagine a big haboob.
Now we'll see how a haboob looks to...
Zbeth_ says they have meds for that.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't bring it. Come on, bot, work. Give me the link. Let's hack this one while we wait for the link. Oh no, I could have linked this much smarter than I've done. Probably lost one possible field there. Alright, let's see. Ooh, so that is a haboob. Looks pretty cool, but devastating. I did bring a banana, maybe a little blood sugar boost might help with a headache.
Zbeth_ says it's kinda like that but miles long wall coming at you.
Ah, okay. Cheers, banana for you. Boop.
Firemika says yummy. Zbeth underscore says giving out your banana like that.
Sounds like that should be against the terms of service for Twitch. Whoops. Shit, what was the last one? Alright, I need to find a place to get rid of my banana. I must hang it on the side of my basket here. You have the Monka stare emote. That lady who walked past me stared at me a lot. Is there a place? Oh yeah. Side quest completed. A lot of different players and a pretty big field. That's gonna hurt their egos. It's gonna be fun. No, what the fuck? I'm so bad at glyphing today.
Zbeth underscore says it's weird being the center of attention, but you're amazing just being yourself.
Who? Me? Oh yeah, about the steering. I almost forgot that I said it. I think I got pretty used to it while I had dreadlocks many years ago now. People like to stare when there's something out of the norm. And I guess I look kind of out of the norm now too, with a bag with the cables and the camera in front of my bike, talking to seemingly no one. And a phone that talks back to me. So I do get why they're looking. I'm gonna
Zbeth
waste one
underscore
of
says
these.
it's more that they like you.
Yeah, that's a possibility. Yay, we are almost ready to link together with someone else's fields here. Is it Fredrik or who is it? I think it's Fredrik. No, Wolfman and Dead at Dawn.
Zbeth underscore says PPL like watching interesting people.
Interesting could mean so many different things. Like, interesting in what way? Interesting as in weird or interesting as in cool? But weird is cool, so... Is this a small field or is it... No, it's not. It's probably scary for you to only see forward and not to the sides when I cross streets like this. But I promise, I have... oh shit. Sorry about that. I have a good eye for where the car is.
Zbeth underscore says either or. You find your people somehow.
Yep. No, I didn't. Let's move this one back here, so I'm using up my low level. My low level boxes. Huh? Did I leave that one at 4? No, there is 3 keys, all resonators. Oh, so it was a small thin field. I just didn't see it, and I even tried to look for it. Let's go to the next one then. This guy forgot to turn off his car. He could take packages if you want packages. Don't do that though.
Zbeth underscore says go to shop and pick up some meds. You're literally traveling around town.
Yeah, but I have meds at home, so I don't need to pick it up. And I am doing okay. I'm not dying or anything, even though it might sound like it. That four-wheeler is really fun to drive. I have been driving it, but I was way too slow at delivering packages, so they didn't want to schedule me anymore. Yeah, but I also feel like there is a reason for the body to cause the symptoms. Like, I haven't checked my temperature, but if the headache is caused by a higher temperature, that temperature is helping me kill off the bad bacteria and stuff. And I am pretty comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Zbeth_ says my last job was main forklift driver.
Last job, what? Let's see what you said. Oops, that's not, there it is. Forklift driver, ah, that's cool.
Zbeth_ says that's not a good thing to like feeling bad.
No, I'm not saying I like it, I'm just saying I'm okay with it. They thought I didn't see them, but they were right in front of me and I did see them. Why did I hack it before I upgraded it? That's a good question that I can't answer.
Zbeth_ says rise up and strive to be best.
Alright, let's go and pick up another key for this one here, and then we have some more blue stuff towards the next green portal. How does it look on Intel? It might look pretty sweet now, with my fields on the right here connected to the fields on the left. It's like cool artwork here, by the way. A trumpet.
Firemethus says nice work, agent.
A sculpture of the President of the United States. The trumpet. Should probably take this way.
Zbeth_ says our kind know the struggle, but take care of self first. Firemethus says lol, he's not that refined.
Oh no, I don't know if we can get through over here.
Zbeth_ says he just
He's not that refined. That's the best comment on the stream. Like the map looks like I will be able to get through here, but the reality doesn't look like that. But maybe I'm wrong. We will go and find out.
Firemethus says at Zbeth_ he's so bad, right?
Ah, we can get through. With a little bit of lifting.
Zbeth_ says I've been a frontline protester since his first term.
Should have looked at the screen before I lifted the bike, because I think I might have been able to reach it from down. Oh, that was terrible. I should stop talking while
says at Zbeth_ same friend, same.
Alright, focus. Defend human... What? No! Well, let's read chat while we wait for the next hack attempt.
Zbeth underscore says pepper spray doesn't even bother me anymore.
Thank you for your service, Zbeth. I appreciate people who stand up against bad people.
Firemika says I wish I could say the same. I only got exposed once and that was enough.
I think the closest to that experience for me is eating a really hot pepper. What are they called?
Zbeth underscore says
Carolina
I need to
Reaper
protect my
peppers.
people so much because I know how hard it is to not have enough support.
Yeah. Again, journey outside. That's a glyph I can.
Firemika says you're good people at Zbeth underscore.
We have a heatsink on it, so let's wait and hack another time. I'm just gonna drink some water too.
Zbeth underscore says one can always be better. That's why we practice juggling so much.
Yeah, juggling is a good analogy for everything. If you drop, you just need to pick up, try again, and try to do better. And a drop can be anything in life. Alright, 2 keys, that's good. If I had a mountain bike, it would be fun to ride down here, but I don't have a mountain bike, so I'm gonna gracefully walk down. Yeah, the sky is clearing up.
Firemika says protect those wheels. Zbeth underscore says what kind of bike you have.
I can show you at the next stop. Protect those wheels, yeah.
Before I ever stand, before I
Can we reach it from here? Let's use the allemansrätt again. Actually gonna be a little bit respectful and walk it. Because I'm still gonna stop over here.
Zbeth underscore says I have an extreme off-road electric unicycle.
Alright, so here is the bike. Here's the phone in the game. Here is me. Here's the streaming setup. Cable to the camera. Bella box. Battery. Audio receiver. Mic. Modem.
Firemaka says he timmed.
And modem number 2, which is also the phone. Alright, let's hack level 7 here. Let's focus. Fuck, the focus didn't work. I think one of the last ones was this one.
Firemaka says fancy setup.
Thanks. I think I nailed this one. No. Well, I don't have many Ultra Strikes, so I'm just gonna YOLO this one with level 5s for starter, and then just move up. Could move more towards the middle of the portals though. You still see the game stream, right? It does happen sometimes that the stream from the phone looks like it's fine on my side, but it's actually not fine on the stream. So if something is wrong with it, just let me know and I can restart things.
Zbeth underscore says it's there.
Nice. Here we go. I think we got rid of the shields, because now it's happening stuff. Of course it's crucial. Okay, let's move closer to these resonators. Yay. Oops. Too far. Should install a beeping thing when I go backwards, like a truck. Beep, beep, beep. No, we only have one for the trumpet, so we can't layer these if we don't do it the other way around. Nah, let's just YOLO field. Ooh, where is that going? That's also nice. Might need that key for later, so let's go and pick it up. Here we go. And now to the next blue one. Ooh, another bunny. No, I'd run away. Alright. Need more level 4s. Use one of these. Let's find a trash bag and get rid of some more snot on the way to the next portal. Can we get through here? Yes, we can. Oh, I found a trash bag. Right over here. On this road, I've been yelled at once because I biked the wrong direction, and I'm doing that right now too. It was a real Karen.
Says there's wrong directions to bike.
Apparently. It's a one-way street. But people usually don't care about it when it's just a bike. But that lady who yelled really looked like a lady who wants to care about everything.
ZVeth_ says they were the Karen.
Yep. And she wasn't really in traffic anyway, she was walking. So it was not like I was interfering with anything. There was no traffic on the road. I would like to see what Telegram is saying, because that's where we have the Ingress chat, but also I'm live streaming and I don't know if they're sharing secrets. Give me a moment and I'm gonna pause this stream.
ZVeth_ says I have to shower for work.
Okay, have a nice shower. Alright, no secrets, it seems like. Let's start that stream again. No, wait, what? What is happening?
Zbeth underscore says it's easier to be honest with good people, I've found out. Juggle with Tim says. Phone fix.
Yeah, that's true. Honesty is always the road of least trouble. Oh, I have so many weird links here. I don't know what my plan is. Would be nice to fix the holes in the fields. But I would do that by linking to that one from this one. Then I can go up to these. That feels like a plan. Let's do it. But if that was a response to my talk about secrets, it's just that it's the group chat for Enlightened in Malmö, and if there are someone on the Smurf team, the blue team, who's watching the stream, they would get alerts of plans and stuff. So it would kind of destroy the game. Oh, yikes. What? Can I reach it from here? I can actually. That is nice. Sweet, and now to... Let's get keys for that green portal too before we continue. And while getting there, I want to take a look on my stream to see that it really recovered after restarting the stream. Wait, what? No. That was an old stream. Why is it showing a clip? Alright, it's working. Back to where we were in the beginning of the stream. I feel like this portal was making it up to me. Earlier in the stream it gave me no keys on 2 hacks, but now it gave me 2 in 1 hack. Oh my god. I can't reach. There we go. But now I forgot the rest of them. It's the phone holder that is in the way sometimes. No, it cancelled my hack. I don't know why it's doing that. It doesn't happen often, but sometimes it does. And then it doesn't use the more command, so I get less keys. I got confused, but I got two of them. Resistance was the last one. Two keys, no keys. could have walked on the crosswalk. Would have saved me time, but now we're over. Oh no, I should have upgraded it before I hacked. I always forget.
See? What do you mean collection?
Shooting links everywhere here. Might have fucked up something there. I don't know. I want to link back to that one later. Oops. Forgot the last one. Wonder how I linked, what I linked to. Oh, I linked all the way there. That was stupid. But this is... What portal is it? I don't think I have more keys for it. Wow, 3 keys in one hack. Impressive.
__ says BRB work.
Yeah, good luck with work. Thank you for joining the stream today. I appreciate you.
Firemika says at Zbeth_, have a good day at work.
But BRB work sounds like it's a very short work day. We are just gonna do a little bit of work and then work, like make it look like you're working. I think I failed at the first one. I did.
Firemika says gonna open you up as a tab at work maybe.
Yeah, that's probably it. I appreciate the work tab. Alright, 2 keys. Might need more when I get over there. Did I upgrade it? No, I didn't. But there's no other high level resonators on it, so, but now I already placed on 8, so whatever. Let's do it anyway. Nope. That's probably also wrong. Yep. It's time for some nice views. We're gonna go into a park.
Firemika says I wish I could fix your sniffles with a redeem law.
Oh, thank you for the fake redeem. I can actually find another trash bag and then get the snot out of my nose, and you will be without the sniffles for a little bit. I'm not finding any trash bags. Just letting it flow at the moment, just to save you from the sound. Where is all the trash cans? There is one. Alright, the anti-sniffle redeem is redeemed. I'm not gonna sniffle for a few minutes now.
Firemika says good morning, Grandma.
Hey, Grandma's wrong. Welcome in. I didn't hear you because you came in with emotes without text. But nice to have you here. I'm playing some Ingress today. It's very windy, so it was not an outdoor juggling day today. Well, a lot of AP. Very nice, very nice.
Firemika says he's playing my favorite game ever.
Fortnite.
Grandmaster Ong says, so at Firemika.
Yay! Thank you for sending a shout out. You got a shout out earlier too. But feel free to shout out yourself again because you are an amazing streamer. So if you're following me because of the juggling, you should also follow Grandmaster Ong. Because he's also juggling. And if you like both juggling and Fortnite, you are in luck because then it's your perfect streamer to follow.
Firemika says, so at Grandmaster Ong.
Oh, sorry, there's another sniffle.
Firemika says guess it won't let me do a proper one twice.
Wait, what? Oh, I think it is because you're not a moderator. That's why it's not accepting it.
Juggle with Tim says, so Grandmaster Ong. Firemika says hee hee.
Or maybe it's just slow. What the heck? Huh?
Juggle with Tim says at Anthony Bot, are you there?
Now? Ah, there it is. It was just slow. It might actually accept both of those commands.
Firemika says hee hee, you had to wake him up.
Yeah. I'm unsure if I programmed in that it needs to be a moderator. Alright, this one has some shields and the middle of the portal is pretty much inside of the building, so I can't do much.
Firemika says smart.
Might also be Twitch that is slow because it will try to grab the information. Oh, yay! The GPS moved inside. Perfect. Oops. Hang on, am I getting 150 AP per resonator? Did an event start or something? That seems like more than I usually get. we get rid of some more sniffles up here. Let's do that. Whoops. I forgot to move the microphone that time. I am sorry. Oh, I do have more keys for that one. Do I want to link there now, or do I want to... Okay, I want to do that from the next one. A party bike. Completely golden bike, blasting music, wearing a fancy hat. What a dude.
Firemika says that's fun.
Yep. I love people like that. People realize that you can make life into a party every single day. Those are cool people. I feel like I'm looking weird enough already with the phone talking and talking to the phone and having the camera mounted to the bike. So adding music to that, I don't know if I have the confidence. I'm gonna use the last Ultra Strike. Let's make it work flawlessly then. Let's get into the actual middle. And bam. Did we get anything? Got 2 of the mods. Not too bad. Let's get closer to the last resonators. Whoops. Reading chat while turning in low speed. Shit, I forgot what the last one was. No, that wasn't the last one.
Skulle alltid ta med sig någon sen.
Well, that would not be a good link. No, I used a hypercube again when I didn't meant to. One key there, two key there, then we can take the next blue one. No. Went out of range. There we go. All right.
Goat Smile says, how are you doing?
Hey, Goat Smile, welcome to the stream. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Well, not super well. You can probably hear on my voice that I'm a little bit sick. But I'm recovering. It was worse yesterday and even worse the day before that. So it's getting better. But how are you? What's good? I forgot the... I got 1 out of 4. Terrible. And I don't have any ultra strikes, only 1, so I'm just gonna
Goat Smile says,
get
I
rid
am
of
doing
these.
good. Bad weather.
Bad weather. Yeah, it's very windy here too. It's just warm enough to be out in a t-shirt when you're moving around. You played
Goat Smile says,
Ingress
I am
too,
rooting
right?
for the Smurfs.
You're playing for the Smurfs. That is terrible. No, it's okay. We need the Smurfs to have something to do. You should go in
Goat
on...
Smile says, I have an account.
Nice. Go in on the Intel and check the map over Malmö. I have done quite a lot of work today. Did I get rid of the things? Okay, only 1 shield left. We can move up to more power. What level are you?
Goat Smile says, back in the days I had a few boxes that multiplied stuff that was in them. That was good shit.
Oh yeah, those
Myself says,
capsules.
wait, what is this?
Those capsules were
Goat Smile
very
says,
nice.
I am max level 16.
Ah, okay. But not recursed? Or have you done that too? I have not recursed and I'm level 14. I have the AP for a lot more, but I'm working on the on the badges.
Goat Smile says, recursed.
Ah, okay. Then you have played a lot. Wow, I don't have many shields. I'm still gonna make a nasty
Goat
one
Smile
here.
says, what is recursed?
Ah, recursed is when you reach level 16 and then you reset to... Oh no, I did a mistake of talking while glyphing again. Oops. Yeah, and you get to level 16, you reset to level 1 and do it all over again.
Goat Smile says it doesn't read out questions mark.
No, it doesn't. Hey, Mumsel! Why didn't I see or hear your message. Or did I? I don't know. Nice to have you here. This is Ingress. It's a game made by the same developers as Pokemon Go. So it's an outdoor IRL game. It was too windy to practice juggling outside today. So this is what I'm doing instead. Let's see, where do I need... I need some keys.
Firemaka says Ingress is the OG.
Yep, Ingress is the OG before Pokemon Go.
Firemaka says in a way we helped Niantic build Pokemon.
Yep. I'm gonna do another anti-sniffle here. This cold is making my cold nose do things. There we go. Anti-sniffle side quest done. Did get a key for
Good
that one, so I'm
Smile
gonna
says
like.
someone in Malmö have got their foot driven over by bus.
Oh no. Not super surprising though. The buses here are pretty wild. But I also feel like that might be a little bit on the pedestrian too. Like how do you miss a bus? It's not like they are small. This is an off-roading.
Mumzel says can someone explain this game PLS?
Yes, in a moment. I forgot the last glyph. Maybe it was this one. No, it was not.
Mumzel says I didn't hear earlier. Mumzel says it's RYX.
Sorry about the cough. So what I'm doing here with it's called glyphs when you hack the portals and get things, and then you use those things to put like resonators.
Firemaka says basically capture the flag between two teams.
Yeah, exactly. So there's the green team and the blue team, enlightened and resistance, and I am on the green team. So these L5, L4, L7, L8, that's different levels of resonators. So here I have put out 8 around the portal. So if I do that and I then get a key, here in the down left you see there's no key for this portal. But if I go to that portal and hack it with that glyph hack, I will hopefully get a key for it. I will show you. And then you can use that key to link towards that portal to make fields. So let's see here. So if you do these correct, you get a little bit more loot from them. So now we got 2 portal keys, a 4th amp, some XMP bursters, a shield. So shields are like for protecting them, making it harder for the other team to take them back. So now I have 2 keys for that one. This one has no keys, so I can't link to this one. But if I go to that one...
Good Smile says, are those Pokemon players in front of you?
I don't think so. They didn't look at the phones. So now from this one, I can link to this one that we just
Monzel
hacked.
says, wait, are you playing against PPL?
Yeah. I am. So this is the game board of Malmö right now. Just let it refresh. So all this green stuff here, like everything mostly to the left is not what I've done, but
Mumsel says, interesting. Goat Smile says, at Mumsel all around the globe.
all of this here is pretty much what I have done. And I linked it together to a teammate's fields here.
Firemika says, I used to battle a neighbor over the same portal twice daily. Mumsel says, at Goat Smile, oh.
There is one guy here, this blue guy.
Firemika says, for like 3
He's very
years.
territorial. Like you will never keep this area green. And if you try to take his portals, he is very fast at recharging.
Mumsel says, is the game called Ingress?
Yep. Where do I have keys now? We did have one more to that one. We had one there. But this one we
Goat
need one
Smile
for.
says you have to make a field over him and then destroy his portals.
Yeah, that worked back in the day. Nowadays you can do things under fields too, which is well, it feels like cheating when I found out that that was a new addition. Oh my god, my phone.
Goat Smile says you can. That's so bad.
But it still hurts his ego if you field over his area, so... Oh no, I talked while glyphing again, so I don't know if the last one was correct. Still got a key. Field all. Mind. No, mind. There we go. The glyphs has names. If you learn the names, it's much easier to remember and do them correctly.
Firemaka says that's gotta make anomalies more fun. Do they still run those? I went to one in San Diego and someone threw a giant blue field from Mexico up into America in such a way that the entire San Diego area was shielded in blue.
Wow. Yeah, I think they still do those. I haven't been very active in the community. Just more recently that I've started to join the group chat for Malmö. I'm a very on and off player. Sometimes, was it this one? Sometimes I play a lot, and then there's long periods where I don't play at all. And I'm not really searching contact with people, so it's just the way it has been. I haven't communicated with my team for a long time. Is it time to link to that one now, or is it still a stupid link? No, it seems to be time for that one. Ta-da! So few mods. Wait, we have 2 keys there. No there. 1 there. I don't think I'm gonna go for much longer. I feel like I don't have the energy. I'm running on reserves right now. We finally have some ultra strikes again. Not gonna use them all though. Ultra strikes are very good for removing mods from portals if you stand in the middle of them. But they are more rare than XMPs, that do a wider range of damage. And the reason I'm biking away from the portal before I place my resonators is that if I place them right in the center, it would be very easy for the other team to take it down. I just hacked it right here, I did. Alright, it does disturb me that there is a hole in the field now, but I think I'm still gonna leave it like that because I want to blow up more blue stuff. And I also want to move in the direction of home so I can take a chill for the rest of the day. I'm gonna be lazy with this one. Oh right, I just hacked it. She had a very nice smile. Let's see, if I have 2 for that one, only 1 for this one. No, I had 2 for that one too. Alright. Yay, nailed it. Oops, wasted one. Like, do you have any mod that is good to put here? I have a lot of link amps that I'm not using. I might just put one of those down just to work on the stats of modding portals. Let's do the same there. Let's grab another key for that one. Might actually be forced to go inside soon because it feels like there's rain hanging in the feels like there is rain hanging in the air. Having a stuffed nose really messes up the flow of talking. Wow, 3 keys, that's nice. See truth, see future. Is that one? Yay. You feel like a pro when you know the names of them. Let's collect a few keys from these different portals before I take out that blue portal. Might actually bike all the way over to that one to the top right. But I want more keys for this one. Mumsel, if you're still here, you should also join Ingress. And if you do, choose the green enlightened team. No, wait. What? I just thought that I could solve this hole in the field on the way there, so let's go this way. If you start playing, I can boost you up with some resonators and weapons.
Good Smile says chose blue Smurfs.
No, not blue. Oops. What happened to the toast glyph? I haven't seen toast in a long while. Oh no, it's starting to rain. Let's do these last links. Oh no, drifted out of range. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. That was very effective linking. Even though it's raining, it's not raining that much, so I am gonna get one more key over here before we continue in the other direction. Why is it not linkable? Oh, is it within that? No. It is outside of that field. It has 8 resonators. I have keys. Why? The fuck? Can I link from it? Now it's starting to rain a lot. I'm just gonna skip it. You need to shield the streaming setup from rain. Ah! It's getting really wet. Like extremely wet. I'm gonna do a shortcut. Biking like the bike couriers in New York. You might think I'm biking on a fixie, but no, it's just a regular city bike. Anyway, see you in a moment when I'm upstairs and we will find a raid. If you have any suggestions for who we should raid, please send them now. Welcome back. Oops. Hey, you've only seen me one time this stream. Otherwise you've only seen the perspective of the bike. Let's see if there's someone we can raid today. This stream. Alright. Holy shit, 7 viewers. Hello everyone. There's usually much less. I'm glad you're here. Let's find someone interesting to send you over to. Wow. A lot of lag as usual. Can't even navigate Twitch when I'm streaming at the same time. Put it to 160p. And we have Vive, one alternative. We have Mellow Teddy playing Palia. Palia is a very nice game. And Mellow Teddy is very mellow and chill. Let's go to Mellow Teddy. There we go, starting a raid. See you next time. Much love to you. Next time, I don't know when that is, depending on how the weather is and also how my cold is developing. It seems to be moving in the right direction at least. I will be back soon. Take care.